The importance of Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanam can be derived from the fact that every time the government changes, the, the president of this particular institution, the chairman always changes. And also, many a time, they will change the chief executive officer, who is the person responsible for day-to-day activities. J. Shamal Rao, a senior IAS officer, is now in charge of TTD. I know a few of my good friends who have been CEs in the past. IYRK Rao is one of them. And they have done a fantastic job in the way they manage TTD. Today, we are at a situation where we are now finding out that there was animal fat, that is beef tallow and fish oil and other stuff that was mixed as part of ghee, and everything is coming at the doorstep of one vendor. And I'm going to talk about that vendor, because that vendor may, I am afraid, have also been supplying this contaminated ghee to many other temples also. So I've always told you guys, don't put any money in hundi, whether it is any temple, doesn't matter which state, and also told you only give it to the archakar in his hands, and do it in a way that the people who are from the HR and CE department don't see you say that, because some places even that is banned. So if you want to, please give them the money. Don't give it to anybody else, number one. Now I think I have to also tell you, beware of what prasadam you buy, because we don't know if it's contaminated or not. Today, the TTD claims that it is all clean, but do you think the same will be the case 2 months from now, 6 months from now? Somewhere the greed to make money overpowers the greed to do the right thing, which is dharma. This is what I think is happening. Just to give you an idea, the price per unit of ghee that they used to get, I think 1 kilo, I'm not 100% sure if it's 1 kilo or something else, it was 1,000 rupees, versus this one company, AR Foods, that was supplying it at 320 rupees. You see the difference, right? Somebody skimmed off a lot of money. The outgoing executive officer was there for a long time. I think he was there even the previous regime of Chandrababu Naidu. I could be wrong about that. His name is Dharma Reddy. People say that he's a crypto-Christian. Another guy called Karunakar Reddy, another crypto-Christian. There was another fellow who was, well, diabolical to say the least. His name is Dollar Seshadri. This man was very influential. Once, when allegations of corruption came against his name, he gave a press conference saying, I'm keeping my mouth shut. If I open my mouth, a lot of names will come out, and suddenly everything got tamped down. So Jagan Reddy, well, he's a Christian. He's not hiding that. What do you expect him to do? He is going to try and defile all these things. Many a time I've had arguments with many people saying that no, this guy is not a Christian. He's actually converted back to Hinduism. BS, bullshit. No. He has been one of the biggest beneficiaries of CSI. CSI itself is a dubious organization called Church of South India. I've talked about this also before. I think Mary Suresh Iyer had come on our channel. She has laid bare all the corruption of CSI. So we have a lot of people, a lot of players in the mix that are trying to make money, trying to convert, trying to defile Sanatana Dharma, and we all are keeping our finger in our mouth and just watching. So please, three things. Don't pay in the hundi of any temple you go. Pay the archakar or the priest. Don't buy prasadam until we know for sure, 100% sure, that the kind of stuff that is being provided as prasadam is clean. It will take some time. They'll have to do a lot of repair work. They will themselves have to show and consume this in front of video using perhaps that day's newspaper. So we know that the prasadam consumed, let's say by the chief executive officer, to prove that it is made out of pure ghee, was done on a particular day. It will come to that. If you do what I'm telling you to do, it will come to that. TTD makes a lot of money off of you. Let's make it count. Now I have a slide deck to give you all the more details on these things. I request all of you to please like this video. Here's the slide. Laddu scandal. Well, it's also Palani Panchamrutam scandal. Panchamrutam is what is given in Palani temple, and I'll come to that in just a moment. So the TTT, Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam Trust, announced its intent to take legal action regarding the Laddu controversy and confirmed that the samples of the prasadam were found to be adulterated. The details are all given by way of links. Take a look at the links. One of the interviews by Shyamala Rao is in Telugu, but you can kind of get what he's saying, because Selva Kumar has really, my good friend, he has given this concise summary of what he said in Telugu in English. So you can see that. The company that supplied ghee containing beef fat, pig fat, and fish oil to Tirupati also supplied ghee to the Palani Murugan Temple in Tamil Nadu. I don't think it's going to stop there. This guy is a DMK functionary. I don't think he's going to stop there, because I know in this current regime, these people have been cornering any market for one person. Don't distribute it to anybody else. One guy gets it, he gets it all temples. I'm afraid that's what might have happened. Just wait and see how many other temples also start complaining about this. The owner of that company, Rajasekharan Raju, was nominated by the DMK government to manage Palani Murugan Temple Trust. He's one of the members. Last year, the Jagan government ended its 15-year association with Karnataka Milk Federation for sourcing Nandini ghee for laddus due to pricing issues. I told you in a previous episode, remember, that Nandini refused to pay bribes, and that was the reason why they disconnected them and went for somebody else. Who got all the bribes? Dharma Reddy, she needs to explain. He was the chief executive officer. And it happened on Y.V. Subba Reddy's watch. He was the chairman. He is Jagan Mohan Reddy's mother's elder sister's husband. And you can see that in this story report from Times of India, that AR Dairy Foods Dindigul has been blacklisted. And here is the proof that this man is part of the trustees in Palani Dandayudhapani Temple. By the way, T.R. Ramesh will tell you that this whole thing is a dubakor. They can never show their appointment orders. This is all illegal. HRNC is illegally occupying Palani and just about every temple, I can tell you. Shekhar Babu is a fraud, and you have to go back and look at his antecedents and what he was before he became minister. Shame on them. Now, Ramana Dikshitulu, another good friend of mine, has claimed that he had flagged the poor quality of laddu when the YSRCP government was in power, but no one paid attention to it. Adulterated prasadam to Lord Venkateswara is a serious sin. It is very unfortunate that this happened, said Ramana Dikshitulu. The TTD executive officer, J. Shyamala Rao, said every vendor that supplied ingredients for laddu complied with our quality instructions except AR Foods. We took samples from 4 trucks, sent them to highest milk products testing lab in India, and confirmed that it contained animal fats. The quality of ghee in 2 tankers that arrived on 6 July and 2 on July 12th was really bad. It looked like ghee, but it was not. Immediately, all supplies were stopped and action initiated. Now, things get really bad. Central government has sought a report on the Tirupati Prasadam row. 1 lakh laddus were sent by Tirupati to Ayodhya for the January 22nd event, a day Hindus had awaited for 500 years. See how this domino effect spreads? The report will be reviewed by FSSAI and action will be taken after that. Union Health Minister JP Nadda issued a statement that the Health Ministry will look into TDP's allegations. Pawan Kalyan calls for Sanatana Dharma Rakshana Board amid Tirupati Laddu controversy. Take the big picture here. Corruption has seeped into every facet of our society. And you cannot get anything done if you don't pay the bribes. And even after you pay the bribe, there's no guarantee that the work will be done correctly, as I'm finding out in one of my problems. So this is just, it's like a gangrene. You have to amputate the organ. That's how bad things are now. And now they have come to the temples also. Nobody wants to leave the temples behind, including the BJP. I'm sure there are enough capable people that can run the affairs of temple without contaminating anything, preserving the dharma. Why can't we think and start moving towards that goal? Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click on the bell button for notifications. Namaskar.